Hi there. I'm going to show you how to operate the awning on the camper van. First, you want to grab the awning crank, which is located in the cargo compartment of the rear of the van. And then you just turn the handle like a Z. And at the front of the awning, there is a loop that you hook into. And then you crank it out. You want to make sure your slider door is closed. Crank it out until the point where the arms are just kind of slightly bent. You don't want to fully extend the awning arms. Then you can take your awning crank out so that it doesn't beat up against the side of the van because it is metal. And then one at a time, you pull out the awning arms. We'll make sure the ends are pulled out all the way. This end, you hold with your left hand the leg, unscrew this tensioner here, slide it out to your height that you want and tighten it back, and then move and repeat the process on this side. So you'll hear it pop out, make sure that's twisted around, loosen, and then tighten that. There is awning tent stakes that you can put into if it's soft ground for the feet, but they can also just sit there. Main rule of thumb on the awning is never extend out the awning if there's any wind, and also don't leave the awning out if you're going away, if you're going for a hike, or a windstorm or anything. A storm could come up and it's basically a kite and it will fly off the van and ruin a very expensive awning. So you always want to make sure the awning is back in the vehicle if there's any type of wind, and so be careful with that. To put the awning back up, you just reverse and repeat the process of extending out the leg, loosen it up, slide up the leg, make sure it's tension there, and then twist it. And then you want to make sure you push in this end piece right here as it's in, and that this leg is flat, and then you want to hear it snap into place. And then do the same thing on this side. Slide the leg up, tension it, twist it up, then push it in. The little leg foot is flat, and snap it into place. And then get your awning crank again, hook it back into the loop, and then you're cranking clockwise, and you'll just crank all the way in till it just kind of snugs up. It will go completely in. I want to try to make sure there's no leaves in it. If you put it in, put the awning back in and it's slightly wet from some dew or rain, you want to make sure to extend it back out on a dry day so it can dry and it doesn't mold. But that's it for how to operate the awning on this van.